Here we go. Good morning.
Oh,
Oh, good morning, pancakes and champions alike. My name is Shawn. I'm coming to you live from the safe, isolated confines of Codename Entertainment Streaming Studio in beautiful British Columbia, Canada. With me today, and forever, of course, the man with the new griddle. It's Lee.
hello, forever best friend
Hello.
Shawn, and hello, pancakes. I love it. I love
Love
it so
it.
much. I'm coming to you safely from the sweltering pits of Arizona, Venice,
Arizona
where it's
Venice.
actually starting to cool down a little bit. So it's only in the low 100s.
Oh, that's good. That's good. And of course, the biggest, the loudest shout out you could ever do to Sasha, who's behind the scenes helping moderate and co-produce the show with us today.
Sasha!
Sasha! Of course, you know him, you love him. The man behind the CNE games. It's great.
And our newest cast member,
Our newest cast member, Mr. Griddle.
the Dan Cakes Griddle.
Oh, look at the logo. Admire
And
it. We take a moment.
to show you how serious we are about it.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I can
Mistakes.
just take this out.
Yeah.
Just take this whole thing out.
You're ruining the setup. Mistakes
Mistakes
are
are
delicious. Awesome. Love it.
How's the griddle? Is it centered okay?
I think you're good. I think you're a little down. I think if you move it up just like a little bit, you're good. Yeah, you're good. Okay, right there.
Okay.
All right, let's test the new griddle. Dr. Dan Cake of Hank the Man is in chat today, so don't hurt the griddle.
Bam.
Just punch a hole through it. Star Chaser 43. Good morning, Shawn, Lee, and Sasha. Good morning to you too. Hello, chat. What did you have for breakfast? Absolutely nothing, because Tim Hortons had a bit of a line this morning, and I didn't want to be late. So, you know, the usual. Nothing different.
Oh, that's a nice surface.
Oh. Like 10 seconds into it, and you're already like, ooh, it's good. Wonder what the test is going to be like after the first pancake. You need to start keeping granola bars at your desk, Shawn. Yeah. That's probably a good idea.
Let that happen.
But the problem with like having something there is like I'd see it and I'd just be eating it through the day, so I'd buy a box, put it there, and it'd just be gone by the end of the day. Oh, gotta get my list of stuff that we're doing today. All right, here we go. What's going on? All right, man. How was your week? How's it going?
Pretty good. It's going good. I built a dresser thing.
A dresser thing? Like IKEA
Yeah,
dresser?
I think it's a dresser. Yeah, something like that.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, got some like nice shelving stuff on it. And I built it with my own hands.
Your own two hands.
Mm-hmm.
It was my sister's birthday this week, so we spent some time with her and the family on Wednesday. Then yesterday, because there was no critical role, we played a bunch of board games at her work. So
Nice.
yeah. Crazy Mac Captain, how many deleted pancakes will there be today? 100 probably, if we can fit them. Yeah, more than we'll be eating.
Find a way to fit it.
Oh man, how's everyone's event going? You guys are building up Torgar. It's been a good week. Tickets are at an all-time low. That is not an excuse to make tickets. Star Chaser 43, thanks for last weekend's champion buffs. They had a formation at the wall, but after a few tweaks and buffs, they gained an additional 100 levels. Woo! Oh yeah, how did everyone's last week go? That's what I wanted to know what happened. What you guys did last week?
Oh yeah, because it was like an
Weekend buff.
intense.
Yeah, because it was a good. It was a crawl weekend, right? So, how did you guys do last week?
Anybody break the game?
I didn't get any ban emails nor tickets, so I think we're good there. People farming the event chests. Frida's pretty awesome. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
damn it, Google! You signed me out. All right, I don't like you either. Uh, Crazy Matt Captain, is this a new pancake cam slash griddle? I don't recall seeing the pancakes logo on the griddle before.
Yeah, this is our new cast member. See, Dan Cakes actually we sell a griddle that we actually designed, Dan and Hank designed, that is made pretty specifically. I mean, you can use it for what griddles are used for, but this one is actually designed with the concept of pancake art in mind.
Ooh.
It's got a heating element that works better to kind of heat up the entire area evenly. It's got a lot more control to the heat, so you our warm setting is actually the draw setting, because there is a temperature that you kind of want to put it at if you are trying to do some drawing aspects of it.
Oh yeah, and this griddle is guaranteed to increase your art style by at least 10%.
Yeah, it's my epic slut 3.
Yeah.
Made that up. I don't know if that sounded good or not.
Benicus is asking, is there an Icewind Dale campaign coming? Oh, you betcha. It's gonna get cold in here.
Haven't we made some pancakes that reflect that even?
Yeah, we've got some other snowy owl bears, some yetis,
Yeah.
frost giants,
Some skins.
Yeah, it's been good. We're I think coming. It's coming very, very soon. I think Dylan said it's coming next month. So keep an eye out. Beso Glaveka. Oh, I don't know if I pronounced that right. Just joined the game for the first time, and I'm actually able to watch the live stream. Seems nice. Oh, thanks. Thanks for coming to hang out. This is a nice Friday morning. Just chill, relax. We have breakfast. Well, he has breakfast. We do some art. We just chat and have fun.
Yeah, it's really. This is that low key fun times of just we talk about games, life, idle champions, making pancakes, and just pretty much pure positive vibes.
Yeah. No negative vibes here. Gawar has a question. Are lots of people using the new bug list page? Is that maybe where they're going instead of tickets? Yes. Yeah. I'm actually, now that my tickets have like calmed down, I'm like going through the public beta list and kind of pulling stuff from there and making sure there's no duplicates or things like that. So it seems like a lot of people are using that bit list now too, which is great. But if you have something that it's affecting your game immediately, like you can't play, you can't log in, you're missing something, you completed an adventure and you should have gotten a chance but you didn't, things like that. Those things need to be tickets, so I can address them right away rather than like waiting for us to go through the list. Benicus, who's gonna be playing some Baldur's Gate 3 in 4 days? Definitely me. Well, that's
When does that come out?
4 days? Oh, Jesus. Baldur's Gate.
I could probably run on my crappy laptop, right?
Yeah, totally. Release date says September. No, they updated it. It's not September 30th. Because they pushed it back a week. Ooh, October 6th.
Rah.
That's super exciting. Oh yeah, definitely gonna pick that up. Man, so many games are coming out, man. I just don't have time to play them all.
I know.
Yeah.
Ashley's not thrilled because I finally have a game that I want to play that's on Switch.
Oh?
What, Hades.
Oh, Hades? Oh, yeah. Oh boy, do I want that game.
You been playing?
I haven't played it yet. I want to, though. It's on the list. Nevada and I started playing FF14. And we've been going pretty hard on that. I've stopped playing a little because I've been picking up other stuff, but now I feel back. It's like an $80 game, and I've only played for maybe a couple weeks, and now I'm like I don't want to renew my subscription, and then I have so many other games I want to buy and play.
So it's $80, and also you had to subscribe.
Yeah. Well, it's $80 to get the game, and you get your first month free, and then it's like $15 a month after that.
Jeez.
Yeah, it's like a WoW subscription, right? So, Sash is asking, what is Hades? I keep hearing about it. You haven't heard of Hades? Oh, man.
All right, I'm going to do the flip. Is that cool?
Okay, yeah, we'll flip first, and we'll go over what Hades is. Oh, new spatula. Here we go. Oh, super clean. Look at that. No marks. So these are the Golden Epic for the week, for the weekend. This is Turiel's Slot 2. Just a nice all champions damage boost. The Bracers of the Fiend Slayer.
Slaying them fiends.
Slaying the Fiends! Okay. Yeah. Hades is like a top-down like action fighting game.
It's a roguelike action RPG.
Yeah, that's the one. But it's based off of like it's like Greek or Roman mythology. I don't know if it's both or just one. So yeah.
Greek.
Yeah. It's done by the same guys who did Bastion.
I mean, there are aspects in weapons.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and they've got it's by the same company that did Bastion and like Transistor. And I think there's another game that they've done, but Bastion was an amazing game. So
I never played it.
it's good. The narrator just like it makes the game. Cryptic Cynic, Lee is an epic chef by day, but Bug Slayer by night. I'm the Bug Slayer. I'm the Bug Collector, really. That's my job. TG Tams, the streams are a fun companion piece to playing the game, help build the sense of community. Oh,
Thank you.
thanks. Especially saying the art looks super cool. It does. That's what really like pulled me to it the first time I saw it, because I thought it was in early access for a while, and they just went official with the release. So, Wraith Priest, any cool weekend bonuses come in? Oh, we're really early today. All right, yeah, we can go over it. We'll go over a couple more times then. Okay, so this weekend's buff, obviously the Golden Epic is Turiel, which means Turiel is our number one in the list. So we're buffing Turiel's Embodiment of Law and Voice of Authority by 200%. Then we're also buffing Nayeli, Auras of Courage, 200%. Hitch's Natural Perform by 200%. Evelyn, not Evelyn, Evelyn, Divine Prayer by 200%. And Korth Calculated by 200%. It's a nice weekend. A couple tanks in there. Nice front line. You have the Turiel, Nayeli, Evelyn front line, and you're good to go. Star Chaser 43. Is it true that Lee sent Shawn some pancakes a few weeks ago? Pancake batter mix, color gel drawings, and instructions. Some assembly required. Well, if he did, USPS didn't deliver yet, so or didn't get up.
I'm working on it. I'm actually working on getting you some stuff.
Ooh. Yeah, I remember. I have this like vague memory of you asking for my address on my birthday, and then like nothing showed up. Prince Dior, shout out to your Shawn. Hey, that's me. For the reply to my ticket, even though I added that I found the fix. Yeah, I want to make sure you're heard, even if you did find it. That way, then I can know the fix later too. So, isn't it Caps Canadian Postal Service? We just have a. What is it? I don't even know what it's called. It's a Canada Post. Yeah, Canada Post. That's what it's called. The first Smurf champion, yeah. It's all the blue. Wraith Priest, sweet. He just meant, yeah, awesome. Glad to hear that. Fun, yeah. I'm looking over the next couple of weeks. They're pretty good. Some good GEs and stuff coming up. So I'm excited. It's gonna be a good time. Not if each pancake is part of the full code. Yeah. So naming of formations, anyone keeping to the theme, except like cheating evil, no woman. Cube. Yeah, it's pretty. Wonder what he's drawing. Yeah. Whatever it is, though, rest in peace. Looks like a gelatinous cube to me. Hey, that's maybe no spoilers.
Sounds reasonable, but
yeah. Xbox Quick Mithril. This guy would make a nice familiar. He probably would. If we did do one, it would need to have little angel wings behind it and a little halo. We know he's looking down on us from above. Rest in peace, Cube.
QB shall be.
We all miss our cube. Cubic dragon bait, yeah. Dragon bait cubed. Non-P, I have a gelatinous cube Funko on my shelf right now. This is perfect. Oh, nice. I think we actually
I want that Funko.
We have like a small stack here, I think.
So,
Yeah.
Remember how my birthday was last month?
They're not mine. I don't have the power to
Does
give them away.
C&E remember that it was my birthday last month?
Hey man, you can DM Eric and
Nah.
BBLYG 2000 Canada posted off my my Tabaxi figurine on Wednesday. It's awesome. She's sitting above my monitor saying "Open me." It's little things in life. Oh, nice! Congratulations. Glad you got it. That Tabaxi figure was pretty nice. Adventure exploded all of his stuff and is flying around the room. Yeah. A stack of gelatinous cubes. That sounds dangerous and able to become a large gelatinous cube. Yeah, luckily they're all contained in boxes, so hopefully nothing leaks out. And they all combine together and take over the office. If the next Champions is gelatinous cube, you'll know what happened. Looking forward to seeing who the first Power Ranger Transformer little pony coming to the game will be, because apparently Renegade Studios and Hasbro are doing them for 5e. Now, what? I mean, I don't think we'll put Power Rangers into the game.
I'm gonna have to ask you to just not decide that on your own.
I mean, okay, I would love Power Rangers to be in the game because I grew up on Power Rangers. I love Power Rangers. Even the movie that came out recently was like I actually enjoyed. I thought it was pretty fun, but even though I know it wasn't the best movie.
Right?
Yeah, but it's Champions of the Forgotten Realms, and I think they're just using like Power Rangers, Transformers, and My Little Pony with the 5e rule set. Right, so. BBYG, are the cubes like blobs that absorb everything but in cube form? Yeah, they're just like gelatinous, right? They're all like a big thing of gelatin, and they just move and they clean. They're supposed to be cleaning everything as they go, but then they can move into people's spaces and suck you in, and slowly kill you.
Yeah, they're basically like gelatinous digestive systems.
Yeah, they're the janitors of dungeons. Every good dungeon has a gelatinous cube.
Hey, how was that dungeon's gelatinous cube? They didn't have one. Ugh,
5 out of 10 dungeon on Yelp.
Would not recommend.
Yeah. Cute Eye for Forgotten Realms crossover comics, yeah. Power Rangers crossing over with. I'm just imagining like the Megazord fighting like a Tarrasque.
Make my Tarrasque grow!
Yeah. I'm just imagining Vec now. They bust him. He's like, for 10,000 years I'm free.
Vecna and Lord Zed would be besties.
Oh god, yeah. Oh man. Oh, Zed was always so creepy. Can't believe they made him like without skin like that.
I remember when they premiered Zed. Like there was like a special episode, kind of like a special like 2-parter, 3-parter, something like that.
Yeah.
I remember watching it. My dad's like, go to the basement, was like a little. It's where we had our Super Nintendo and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And I just was like, what?
Yeah. Sarcastic.
I did make a judgment call quick edit to this reference art.
Okay.
I hope you'll notice it.
I'll do my best. Sarcastic Rock says that Shawn is drinking vodka.
I'd say it's too early, but
It's 10:20 in the morning, right? I think we're good.
20, Here we go.
All right. The brand new spatula, we're going for the flip. Slap. I love it.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm dying.
I made it to the front of the pancake.
I love it. Where's my thing? Yeah, so, of course, this is the ooze, the man himself, the gelatinous cube. Did you ever watch Onward?
Yeah.
Yeah, it had a gelatinous cube in it. I love that part. Favorite part of the movie.
Mm-hmm. It had a bunch of little things kind of snuck in there too.
Yeah,
huh?
I loved all the little D&D bits they put in. So what are dealing with right here? Gelatinous cubes scour dungeon passages in silent, predictable patterns, leaving perfectly clean paths in their wake. They consume living tissue while leaving bones and other materials undissolved. A gelatinous cube is all but transparent, making it hard to spot until it attacks. A cube that is well fed can be easier to spot since its victim's bones, coins, and other objects can be seen suspended inside the creature. Ew. That's creepy. Oh, they were talking about Onward on the stream yesterday? Oh, I missed that. Yeah, Onward was a great movie. I very, very, very much enjoyed that movie. Scooby Gur. The old vodka in the water bottle trick. You know it. Well, let me get a little splash. Way to keep the stream going. Woo. This is why you put 30 small ones in a treasure room. Yes, they just like contain all the treasure in the cube. For whiskey and lemonade. Ooh. You see, Shawn's voice sounds so good it should be karaoke-ized. Oh, karaoke, man. You don't want to hear it, I promise you. We are actually planning some stuff for Extra Life, so I think Margaret and I are going to talk about the karaoke stuff. See how that goes. I know people want us. People for some reason want to hear me and Margaret do karaoke, so I guess they'll get it. Lauren was here flipping for like application for the roasted letters. Yeah. How many people are asking C&E for more evil codes? Yeah, that's true. Yeah, Dylan said he made a new evil code, but I have no idea. I didn't even see him do it or what it is. I tried searching for it yesterday, but couldn't find anything. Tyrell Epic in today's chest. Chest code. Empowered rope of entanglement. Thanks, Shawn. Hey, nice. Congrats. I always like hearing when people get out of the chest. Right to pick a song and then it turns into donate more to make them stop singing. That's exactly it. If you're gonna want to hear me sing, one, you're gonna pay me, and two, you're gonna pay me to stop. It's a win-win. Scooby Girl thinks it's the mimic. I don't know. I think it looks like a crocodile. It looks like a crocodile so far. With like a big comic eye. Dragon Kitnese, do you have opinions on who to go for as far as best tank, DPS, and support? Whew, big question. Best tank, in my personal preference, the preference for me of the tank I use Sentry the most, and then followed up by Ayla. Those are my two favorites. I think community-wise, people say Tyrell is the best tank. Because when he uses ultimate to bite, he gets a lot of shield. So if you have his ultimate cooldown maxed, he just has a constant shield every minute. So that's pretty good. Ayla creates a great shield. Sentry, I just like Sentry. DPS, community one preference is Zorbu. He's great. Briv is pretty good too. I always find that Briv for me at least doesn't last as long as Ayla does, so it's weird. Zorbu is best DPS in the game, like hands down. You can make other ones work, but if you're gonna go for like the farthest push you could ever do, then Zorbu's your man. I like using Zorbu. I like Ishii, even though Ishii's not the best. But the whole like attacking a quarter of a second faster than everyone else, I love it. I think that's so much fun. And support. Well, Averin is community best, obviously. The images provide such a great buff. I see. There's so many support champions in the game. Let me pull up a list. I love using Sasaspia and Donar. I think those two are my favorites supports. Everyone else is everything else is pretty good. Shandy gives really great speed. Keelek also great buffer, great healer. Yeah, those are my preferences. Ishii and Archon's paired nicely speed wise. Yeah. Oh yeah. I think especially if you have I managed to get Archon down to like a 0.93 attack speed or something, and then Ishii just right behind him, just zooming up and down. It was great. Wolfguard's an amazing tank. HP shield versus boss and stuns everything. Oh, nice. Yeah, I didn't really use Wolfguard all that much, so. I love running Siobhan Recon. I love running Ishii with formation of shorties now that we have the zaps. Oh yeah, totally. Nefarious 14. Who are good debuffers for Strahd? Ooh. Oh, it's. For Strahd, huh? Let me see who's in that list. I am so far behind on my patron stuff that it's difficult. Is there a list somewhere? There's probably a list I can find somewhere, but debuffers for Strahd. Intelligence of 13. Sasaspia, right there off the bat, is good. I think. Nope, not you. Yeah, Sasaspia for sure. Who else is smart? Grommet could debuff. Yep. Just I said that. I saw Quick Mirthel saying the same thing. Yeah, Grommet needs the intelligence feat from Strahd, but good for slot 3. Yeah. I think you just put her on mountain or ice spec. Either one works really well. I don't think Warden fits. No, Warden does not fit. Oh man. Seems like you can't. You can use Strix to debuff. That wouldn't be too bad. Yeah, a lot of the debuffers aren't that smart. You could do Beetle and Grim actually, because they qualify for Strahd. And then, what's the word? Yeah, and then it's Beetles. No, it's Grim's debuff is really good. Yeah. Yeah, like Sasaspia and Beetle and Grim. And on Regis. There you go. I didn't realize Regis was that smart. He is. Perfect. I just don't do patron challenges that often, or patron variants. Although now that I have time, maybe I should start going through those. Probably a good idea. You're welcome. Punch Ninja, can we see Shawn's screen too? We don't have a lot of screen real estate for that. Plus, I don't have the game open either, so I'm just having my questions jock, Twitch chat. Not a lot. My screen's not that exciting. Go for the wicked Xander Delina synergy. No trolling, okay? Don't troll like that. It's rude.
Don't troll me like that.
Don't troll. Although Delina and Ishii, good combo. So you can get Delina's ult to trigger, so give her a 1 second cooldown. And then Ishii just 0.25 seconds faster, just zooming out every couple seconds.
Yeah, I love the synergy that Ishii's ability has. Can you think of any other major building a squad around that kind of a thing,
Like fast
where
attacks?
just well, not necessarily that it's fast attacks, but just this synergistic thing of like this character becomes so much better if this character is creating this effect, kind of thing.
Oh, yeah, I gotcha. Um,
Thanks, because I didn't know if I got myself on that one. I was like, wait,
yeah, I
why
kind of
am
get you.
I being?
It's like this champion by himself or by themselves is not the best, but combined with this one is really good.
Yeah. Or
Ooh,
even just like this character by themselves isn't fantastic, but with this lineup, it's like you can build a whole entire squad around it. I think that's
yeah.
really fun.
Hmm. It's a good one. I'm not too sure actually. I feel like there's a very most champions fill their niche in their spot, right? So there's a very clear I'm putting them in to do this thing. So
Right.
yeah. Oh yeah, Narak actually. Yeah, let's go in quick mithril. We're supposed to sing Avron. Yeah, because Narak you use with anyway with high wisdom, and then he buffs their positional buffs, which is good.
I love that that's a thing. Like I love that it's just no.
Oh no!
I just love that like wisdom, intelligent, like just the stats are an important
Yeah.
feature of it,
Oh
you
yeah,
know?
totally.
'Cause it's like it's just you're creating this character.
Hmm.
So you could just have it be like, oh, these are their abilities and this is what they do. But the fact
Yeah.
that you have stats for it that have impact is so cool.
I mean,
So
it's
DMD.
it's 5e. Cryptic Cynic's asking, who should a new player gun for on their first time gate? Core Squad plus this event's heroes only at the moment. Krull for sure. Krull will just advance you so many areas without any equipment. I think the core people say you want to get are Avron, Krull, and Zorbu in whatever order you prefer. Zorbu is just like the top tier DPS in the game right now. So he's really good. And it also depends on how you want to play. Like, are you playing just push as far as you can and get as far as you can forever, or just picking up the champions you like that look cool? Either way, just build the formation as you like and have fun with it. But if you're looking to push and things like that, and Krull is just kind of a staple in those big teams. So
Kroll, you push it. Kroll, you push. Anybody? Anybody? That song?
Is that a Static X song?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
No problem, Cryptic Cynic. Brightwind Inks, what's a good percent increase for a run? I'm at 228% increase in my current quest. Nice. Honestly, there's not really a set percentage. Just keep going as far as you can make it. And then if you're on an area that you can't get past, either sit there for as long as you can, or move back an area and kind of farm there for just a little bit, maybe half an hour, and then once you've done that, reset your game, and that's all good. So yeah, it's not you need to get 10,000% increase on this run. It's just you just go as far as you can and get as much as you can. That's all. I saw Nonpi just shouting from the back, talking about Ashara, who's really good right now. Really, really good. I've seen people I think Ashara actually, depending on your gear levels and stuff, might actually be pushing Zorbu out of top tier DPS, which is actually pretty surprising. Because we expanded her bond system to have one called Potpourri, so she buffs herself with it, and then she also has another ability which then gives her the bond ability again, so she double dips on that. It makes her really good. Bibology, we think Ashara seems, depending on your item levels, Ashara seems to be maybe pushing Zorbu back a little bit, or at least competing for that top tier DPS spot. Ashara's beating my Zorbu by E2. Ooh, just pushing ahead. Yeah. She's really able to capitalize on the rest of the party formation, especially how she's able to double dip her potpourri. Yeah. It's surprising. Like, we made that one little change, and all of a sudden she just boom shot ahead. She really took flight.
Is it? Oh.
Yeah, perfect server needs a SmackDown. Yeah, for sure. That's totally true. It's one of those. It's one of those things that's kind of. I feel like it's hard. To like, if we just introduce a new DPS champion that's stronger than Zorbu, right? There's
I'm gonna flip. Ready?
Oh yeah, go wham! Oh, look at that gross mimic. It's the fear of every adventurer. You open a door, you go in a room, and there's just a lone chest sitting there. You're like, all right, do I touch it? Do I go near it?
Well, it's the thing is, when you're in a game, no one's really concerned about mimics until the first mimic. Then all you are is concerned about mimics.
Yeah.
Once that floodgate is opened.
Oh man, I saw something about like a mimic colony that like they like take over an entire town pretty much, and just like the entire town is a mimic.
Yikes!
I don't remember what it was called.
The whole town is a mimic.
Yeah,
it's not a town of mimics.
No, it's a town of mimics. So like
in a mimic.
Yeah, like each house is a mimic. Like the chairs are mimics, the doors are mimics. Like yeah, like everything in the town is a mimic.
Talk about making your players a super paranoid.
Yeah. Jazz, what kind of item level for Ash versus Zorba do you think? I feel like Ashar would need to have a bit more item levels than Zorbu to be to kind of surpass him. I think if they were equal, just due to Zorbu's stacking ability, it would be the Zorbu win. But I think just like if you just had no items each, I think Ashara wins that. I saw Garwar saying something about WoW Shawn, but I don't know what he was referring to. Garwar, please explain. Mimics are just Ditto's evil cousins. Yes, I love it. Yeah, if you spent weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks farming Zorbu. Oh, your take flight comment. Thanks. Yeah, if you spend weeks and months just farming Zorbu nonstop. There's nothing that's going to be able to beat them, right? That's just the downside to those the endless stacking champions. But no one really wants to do that all that often, right? So I think the game's in a healthy spot in that regard, where now we actually have two champions which could be contending for top DPS, just depending on on item levels, how much you've farmed Zorbu, and things like that. Zev's Wind. So when should I use Torm's Favor to buy Divine Blessing? It's a 2% increase to favor when reset. So then I just wait until I not use more than 2% of my current favor for it to be worth the buy. Yeah, I think you get a warning if you use more than 1% of your favor. So I honestly would keep going until you're about to get that warning. Right? What I was doing in the beginning was I would go until I would decrease an E slot. If I was E20, E15 favor, I'd go until I hit just below E15 and I'd be at E14. Then I'd sit there and then rinse repeat as I go.
So at my day job,
oh yeah,
I was cooking, and one of the guys who's just made volunteer staff and stuff like that. He's like, oh, I heard you do pancake art. Yeah, man, I got a show that we do every Friday. And I was like, yeah, what's it called? And I was like, oh, it's for the Griddle Champions. It's for the Idol Champions of the Forgotten Realms game. Totally expecting him to be like normal people.
Oh, what's that?
Amazing and awesome. And I was like, that's cool. What's it about? But he goes, D&D? And I was basically like, oh, buddy, do I have a whole bunch of things to show you?
You've just become my best friend. Yeah.
I had him download the game, and he's checked out the show, and so I'm really excited because I haven't seen him since I worked there on Saturday.
Ooh.
So I'm excited to kind of be like, so
That's cool.
how awesome is that game?
Maybe I want to do weekend bus this week for my birdsong trial. Maybe next weekend. Can I request a buff for Sasaspia and birdsong? Did we do Sasaspia last weekend? Can't do them 2 in a row. And I'm writing my Strahd birdsong trial.
Yeah, it's not Avery. We can't do 2 in a row.
Yeah. But it's gonna be a bit longer. But yeah, I'm excited to read it.
How are you doing in Mistborn?
Good. I haven't read in the past couple days because it's just been busy and I haven't had a second to like actually
Has
sit
it
and
gotten
read.
more interesting for you though?
A little bit, yeah.
Oh man,
Where did
if you don't like it, you're not forced to do it. You know what I mean? Like,
No, because if I put it down, I'm never gonna hear the end of it from my girlfriend from Nevada. She'll just keep going. So I figure I'll
but
just.
that's not fair if you don't like a thing.
I don't not like it.
You just don't love it.
Yeah, I haven't fallen in love with it. I haven't.
Okay.
I haven't seen that like glory that people say it is. So.
So I'm saying this on our show because I know Nevada either watches or at least sometimes checks in.
She did say this is true about her hounding me to finish it. So.
If he finishes the first book, does not get jazzed about it, doesn't find that moment where it's like, oh, okay, yeah, actually this is great. Don't get mad at him if he doesn't love it like you do and like I do. And don't force him to read other of the books if he's just not that into it.
Yeah. I got to the point where I think they. What was that? They're like planning for Vin to go to like the balls and stuff. I think they're like all that in that training section there. It's like the start of like part 2, whatever it was. Merc McNasty going to Dungeon Master for my kids and girlfriend tonight. Amazing. Any tips? Never played D&D before. Looking to do Frozen Sick from the Wild Mount Adventures. Ooh.
How old are the children?
Yeah, how old are the children? But don't spend too much time. May add Celeste as an NPC. Oh, I missed the second part. May add Celeste as an NPC to heal since no one's gonna be any good. Love it. That's a great idea. Don't get too hung up on the rules in the beginning. Right? You know, if you're going to be a group that wants that time to learn, go for it. But just kind of like get some basics. Oh, there's 7 and 8. Yeah, I wouldn't spend too much time on rules. Ask the kids what they want to do, and just kind of find a way to let them do that, and in a turn order, right? So, yeah, just make sure they're having fun. I think that's the biggest thing. Like especially with 2 young children, I wouldn't push too hard on rule sets.
Yeah, I also would maybe recommend throwing out kind of the killing aspect. Like if there's combat and stuff, I'd probably make it like all non-lethal, so that they're knocked out.
Yeah, give a little bonk on the head, right? Yeah, I mean, if the kids play like other games and are used to monsters dying, then sure, right? But we're not the parent here. You're the parent in that regard. So.
Yeah, I'm just saying this is an idea for the young.
Yeah.
And you asked.
They fall asleep and disappear for a second. Yeah. Yeah, and I like what Dave said there. If they like it, you can start gradually adding in the more complex like ideas and like rules sets and stuff like that. So. Yeah, but just have fun. Like I think that's the biggest thing.
And just keep a really open, keeping your eyes and ears open for the things that they sort of notice they enjoy a little bit more. Like if you notice something really stick out to them as like, oh, I had a lot of fun describing my character's conversation with if you pick up on something that they seem to be enjoying more, kind of find ways to implement that, sculpt it around what they're enjoying.
Yeah, 100% that. Oh, I'm so excited for you. That's so much fun.
Yeah.
Playing for the first time is like if you have like a good fun time, like you've created a habit. You've created a habit for these children who they're never gonna let it go, and they'll keep doing it forever.
My kid's like 14 months old, and I'm like, all right, so can I show him now? When can I start showing him?
Yeah, just have them start rolling dice. That's all. Don't eat the dice. Just roll it.
Don't eat that dice. Don't eat that dice.
Yeah,
Ah,
yeah.
that D4 is gonna suck a lot more when it comes out.
Best
though.
ways for visuals. I can move TVs and stuff around, but they definitely need visuals to help. Oh, I mean, like Roll20 is good. If you want to have like a battle map kind of thing on the screen. Yeah, Roll20 is good. If you have like a, I don't know, like just like a really like big piece of paper, you can then draw like a map on it. That's always good. Like if they have like action figures or toys, so they're like little like you can use those. Like go grab your favorite toy, if you have a little action figure, and to use it on like on the table and stuff. Like this is you, right? That could be kind of cool. Yeah. Roll20 is really good though. If you just want any like maps to look out for.
Yeah.
And there's tons of free stuff you can find online to like put into Roll20. So.
Because I'm 36, I can't handle it without some sort of like
Yeah,
visual representation.
the visuals really do help. Like theater of the mind can be fun sometimes, but yeah, something having the visuals, seeing pictures of the monsters and stuff like that too. If you have if you have like a 2-screen thing going on with like you can have like a picture of the monster ready, and they go, you can be like, oh, you fight this, and you move on to the big screen, and they go, ew, right, and then that seems like a lot of fun.
Let me know. I'll come over, or I'll zoom on over and do pancake monsters for you.
Yeah.
It looks like this.
Oh yeah, in D&D Beyond too. There's a lot of free stuff on there that you can use too. Merkin is going to be back next Friday. Let you guys know how addicted they are. Yes.
Heck
I
yeah.
want to know. I want to know how it went. I want to hear the story. So I have faith it's going to be a lot of fun. And I hope your girlfriend has fun too. I hope it's not just the kids.
The characters are. Yeah.
I hope the girlfriend has fun too. And it's not just like that's nice.
Kind of her steez.
Yeah, is this her first? Is she like into like this kind of like gaming sphere, or is she just kind of going along with it for the kids? So while I wait for that, Brightwind Inc. Is it better to buy chests early on or try to get some familiars? Try and get the Mage Hand familiar right off the bat. I think that's always just a good one to have. And then go as you can, like pick up what you can, kind of thing. I don't know if we have do we have the GVA command here? So I don't know if it might have been posted yet or not. Oh yeah, someone posted the Gems Visual Aid already. If you go !GVA in chat, it'll pop that up. Thank you, TJ Tams. Great little thing by Mars and Garwar, big 2 community leaders here. Super helpful to kind of read through. Like this is kind of like stages to when to spend gems and on what. So. Got her into Divinity 2 and some other stuff. Oh, cool. Yeah, if she got into Divinity 2, she'll love D&D. She loves playing mages, so she's going to have fun. Yeah. I always have a hard time with, like, giving new players magic, like mages, or like players like champions that have magic. Because magic can be, like, super complicated sometimes.
Yeah, my buddy's first character in any, like, he's never... Like he liked anime and stuff like that, so and so I knew he would connect with the game, but he made his first character a druid, and I was just like,
oh yeah,
buddy, that's gonna be a hard one.
I think one of those things is like, I think before like starting and making sure she understands how magic works and like spell slots and the leveling of spells and like how they work in effects and stuff. Like one of the worst feelings as a wizard or any sort of magic caster is like, I cast a spell, okay, I save, nothing happens. It's like what? That's kind of boring, right? So,
oh man, like when we got real high level, and a lot of my spells were kind of like just get saves and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And everyone had like a plus like 1,000,000 to their save, and even with a save DC of 19, everyone was like saving, and I was just like, well,
yeah,
firebolt.
The kids are both fighter barbarian type classes. Oh, perfect. That's cool.
Yeah.
Should give them bonuses if they come up with like cool fighting techniques. If they
Yeah,
describe if they describe how they hit something, like in like a very detailed way, like, oh, you get a bonus for this, right? So.
And
Cool.
I think maybe another thing, if your girl is gonna go with the a magic class, is be forgiving with spell slots.
Oh yeah,
First
totally.
time, like don't like that. That can be one of the things that'll make it a little easier to connect with, especially like, it's your first time. Don't get too caught up on like, okay, well now you gotta burn that slot.
Yeah.
I mean, make it be appropriate. Like, it has to be a second level spell and a third level spell and things like that if they have them. But I keeping track of your spell slots and things like that, it's very fun to do and to kind of coordinate and plan and all that kind of stuff. But when you're first doing it and all you really want is like, I just want to do magic and stuff.
Yeah. People Watch 2000 says, doesn't D&D not have simplified rules for kids and other people who can't do super complex stuff? There are some like books coming out that are meant to are geared towards like the younger audience. So that can help. I think Nevada posted this one earlier. It's one called No Thank You Evil, which I remember hearing about it, but I don't remember exactly what it was. It's a game of make believe and for creative kids and their families. So it's just like it's not exactly like it's not Dungeons and Dragons, but it's still a role playing game. With its own rules stuff. Yeah, but there are definitely books out there. I think isn't Jim Zub making those?
Oh, that's cool.
I might be
I know
completely
you
wrong.
made a bunch. You made a couple, I think.
Yeah. I don't remember what they're called though, but there are some out there that have that.
Dungeons? I don't know. I'm just making up words. One of the things that's kind of fun about this week's pancakes is I think we're able to let it, be known that it's another one of the like monsters of first edition that are still in fifth edition.
Yeah.
I don't think that's too spoilery or anything like that, but I will say for all of the like I'm making monsters and this and that, there's some really interesting color schemes for it. Like,
the colors are pretty varied across everything.
Fun colors.
Yeah. Mr. Meat Zombie, I might be afraid because I'm tired. We have a date for Icewind Dale. I don't think a date's been given quite yet, but it is next month. So soon, without the TM.
There were no dates given.
Yeah. Joshua, I love how Pathfinder 2 took out a lot of that savers suck. Most spells have partial effect on save and no effect on crit save. Yeah. I like Pathfinder. Pathfinder 2 I found fun. I'm not a fan of the way they do spells in that game, though, in Pathfinder, because you attach specific spells to spell slots. Not like, here's your spell one, like spell 1, 2, and use as you want. Like if I want to prepare heal, I have to prepare it in my slot 1 and the specific slots of spells, rather than just like using up a spell slot out of ones I've prepared for the day. So you prepare specific spells. So next month, no. So yeah, sorry. Yeah, I guess it's October today. It's sometime this month. Yes, not November. This month. Lots of laughing in the background. Loud meeting again. I think that's the artist beside us. Hold on, I will bug them. Here, people can hear you. Oh.
So our spatula that comes with our griddle is designed to kind of work like the scraper that I would use on the old one, and it's great. But it's hard it's like I'm so used to the other thing that I have to like mindfully like not grab for the scraper because this works just as well.
Oh yeah.
So it's just a matter of like getting myself to know like I don't need to do that. This griddle is built for awesome
Ooh, yeah. Mercury Nancy, we bought the 5e starter pack 2 years ago and we're pretty confused. I love fantasy and she's really getting into it. I've been playing Auto Chains for 2 years and it's basically pushed me to want to play D&D.
Ready
Yes!
for the flip?
Yes, go for it. Oh, so nasty. This is... anyone know what this is?
I do.
I know you do. Just seeing if our smart 200 IQ chat knows what this is. It's written on the video. Yeah, it's a classic monster. Yeah, yeah, it's a gibbering mouther. Aberrations tend to be creepy, and fewer of them are as creepy as a gibbering mouther. Blech. So gross. All right. Yeah, so we bought this. So Mr. Merc McNasty bought the 5e started back 2 years ago. We're pretty confused. I love fantasy. She's really getting into it. I've been playing Auto Chain for 2 years. Basically pushed me to play D&D. Nobody around me played D&D when I was young, so I didn't know this entire world existed. Yeah,
I know.
yeah. I was in that same boat. Like when
I was 30.
yeah. A friend of mine and I, we wanted to play D&D. We had heard about it, but we had never actually played or knew anybody that played. So we went out and bought the 4E starter sets, and we were like looking at the rule book, and we're like, oh man, there's no way we're gonna go through this and understand what we're doing. It kind of put us off of it a little bit, but I think having somebody that knows how to play and then teaching people is the best way to go. But like picking it up without having no idea what it is like, oh god, this is complicated.
Yeah, I don't give me a rule book. Just give me someone that kind of will walk me through.
Yeah, I'm in that same boat with like even with board games. Like I don't like sitting there reading rule books. But I like playing a game with somebody who knows how to play the game, so they can explain it quickly, and then we can get into it, right?
Yeah, and as we go.
Yeah.
You know, like as we're going, just be like, okay, so now this is how
we can see your phone. Oh, spoilers. Molten Court says, "What do you think about personal setting? Should a dungeon master go for it ASAP or stay with the pre-made ones?" Oh, that's a tough question actually. Like it really depends on time. Like even if you've never played D&D before, but you like fantasy, you can sit there and you can make a world. And go through that, right? Have the boys in the room. Any advice for them? Just have fun, guys. Like just use your imagination to the fullest. Be strong. Have fun. Be smart. Protect each other. Protect everybody.
Yeah, my advice is if you just imagine you're doing the thing that your character is doing in your mind. Like it's so much fun. Like when I was being a monk, I like you said, like describing how the fighting is.
Yeah.
Like I would be like, because it's very dexterous, did a lot of like acrobatic kind of moves. And
yeah.
I would use my movement, and my attack together to say like I run in and I slide on my knees and I like spinning kick this guy's leg and then come around and do this.
Yeah.
Because also sometimes that creativity will have your dungeon master be like, I really like that. All right, let's roll to see if that knocked them on their butt.
Yeah. Oh, hey Lauren, thanks for coming.
Hey Lauren.
Yeah, the biggest piece of advice that we can give to the boys is just have fun and use your imagination until it's to your fullest. Like if you want to do something, just say you're going to do it, and then Dad here will do his best to make that happen.
And if you think about just kind of like not just what you want to do, like I want to do this, but think of how you would do it, so you can just describe what it is, even if it's not something that you necessarily have a rule set for or something like that. But like, ooh, I think it'd be really cool to do this. Give that help. Give the help of like, okay, I want to say this to them and have them do that.
Yeah,
it's a little easier to be like, okay, I can make that work.
Yeah, exactly.
And like, I want to convince them not to do that. Okay, well, how do you want to convince them?
Yeah. So think about a personal setting versus a pre-made one. I think it's really all about the time you're willing to put into it. Excuse me. Like if you're making a personal setting, there's a lot of details to go over. So if you're willing to spend the time writing out the towns, the what's happening in town, the factions in town, what kind of area it's in, and like those kind of things, then go for it. Right, pre-made one. If you're gonna do a pre-made one, read the book back and forth a lot so you understand what was going on in the world. And that's the biggest thing. It's just like how much you're willing to like. Honestly, they just kind of take their own preparation time. But at least with the pre-made one, everything for you is in that book. You just have to read it and memorize it, right? So
Memorize it.
yeah, I mean to be fair, I'm doing Descent into Avernus, and I've read the book, and I just kind of go in sections, right? So I've just been like, I'll read this portion, and then I'll kind of get to that part in the adventure, and be like, okay, we're done here for today, guys, and then I'll the next bit, right? So.
Yeah. Plus, you can also do kind of like a hybrid of both, like using a book as a jumping off point, it's like a way to kind of fill in some gaps. Like if you're kind of creating your world based on probably not Avernus for first time.
Yeah.
But like you can use the reference material stuff to really get a good grasp on the things, but then create your own what's going on in that world.
Mm-hmm.
The best of both worlds.
Yeah. AW Dough Bounce is actually a good thing. It's just like have a list of names ready for people. There are tons of name generators for elf name generators, dwarf name generators, or even just like a baby name generator. Just have that open. So like they go like they were saying I want to talk to that guy in the corner. You're like, yeah, this is Steve Urkel, right? And not everyone. Then you have to come up with that name every time. You can come up with something like just go look at the list. But yeah, it's this and this. Like this is their name, rather than be like, well, I think their name is because I used a non-fantasy name once, and my players were like, that's not fantasy enough. I was like, what? He's a human. He can have whatever name he wants.
It's F.
Yeah, F. Yeah. Ray and Treves says, please, does anyone know where the chess code goes? Chess codes, if you've copied it already, if you go into in-game, open up your chess screen, and in the top right, up in the top right corner, you'll see a little locked box. You can click on that, and then you can put the chess code in there. Lauren, Jeff has plenty of fantasy stuff. Thank you, Lauren. I know you have my back.
Actually, I think the funny thing is in our home campaign,
mm-hmm.
we had definitely had a Jeff. I think that it's one of those every campaign. It's sort of like Final Fantasy, where there's always a Sid. There's always a Jeff.
Oh yeah. Oh.
It's usually not a great person
in
the long run.
Yeah.
I think ours was an Oni.
Oh yeah. Mark McNasty said other tabletop RPGs that have the same foundation but differing rules. Like once you get D&D down, would I be able to easily run Pathfinder campaign for them too? I mean, it depends. Like if you're using because there's a bunch of different types of systems. Or you have things like Call of Cthulhu, which use the D100 system, or Fate, which is you roll 3d6, I think it is for everything, or 2d6. I mean, you can easily get through each different system. It's just about learning the rules for each. D&D and Pathfinder tend to be pretty similar, with some obviously some variations. In my experience, Pathfinder is a lot more number crunching. So a lot of things you do will add actual differences to the actual modifiers, but it's I'm going to attack this guy by doing this. So okay, I'll get a +2 from this. He's got a -1 for being flanked, but I also have a -2 for being on uneven ground. And then, I'm a little bit higher, so that's another +1 for me. It's just a lot of number modifications.
Some more Final Fantasy tactics.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Pathfinder was branched off from D&D. I think 3rd edition, and Then they kind of like the unofficial 3.5, then 3.5 got done. But yeah, Pathfinder was like the kind of branch off when people didn't like D&D. Yeah, but yeah, Pathfinder's fun. It's just a lot more number crunchy, and there's some different rules for spell casting and like preparing for spell casting stuff. But overall, it's still a role playing game, right? So you're still doing that same thing and rolling to see your checks. And it's a matter of how the rolling happens.
Yeah, I mean, you can adapt almost any system to any story.
Oh yeah, totally. Yeah, and Lord help you if you multi-class in your first Pathfinder game. Yeah, yeah, God, oh yeah, multi-classing. Whew, no way. Shawn, we're over.
I gotta get Lauren to help me with an Aarakocra build, as I know she's so good at them. And I have reasons to make a laser beak.
Laser beak. Shawn, we're over an hour in. Maybe time for weekend buffs. Oh, you missed it. We did it like right early in the morning. Like,
Yeah, maybe it's time to
like 20 minutes in.
redo.
Yeah, so we'll roll it back. We'll redo it. So we got the Fiend Fighting Weekend. Use these Fiend Fighters to push ahead in your High Harvest High variants. We're buffing Turiel, Embodiment of Law and Voice of Authority. Nayeli is getting an Aura of Courage. Hitch is buffing Natural Performer. Evelyn is buffing Divine Prayer. And Korth is getting a buff to Calculated. And our GE, again, is Turiel's slot 2 All Champions damage boost. Oh, they heard me say Call of Cthulhu, now they're curious. You like Lovecraft, so they know who he is? Oh, that's cool.
The kids know?
The kids know what Cthulhu is.
Okay, so then remember what I said about like maybe stay away from having any kind of lethal stuff? You're probably good.
Yeah, you're probably good, yeah. I haven't played Call of Cthulhu, but I've been listening to so the podcast, one of the podcasts I listen to is Glass Cannon Podcast. They do Pathfinder stuff usually, but they've been doing this thing on the side because of quarantine. Is that they're playing different games. They're playing one right now called Delta Green, which is like a small spin-off of the Call of Cthulhu. Same world, same system, but you in Delta Green you are an agent in this in a secret organization called Delta Green, and you go and investigate Lovecraftian horrors or weird things, right? So it's been amazing. It's been 1 week. But I think if you're playing Call of Cthulhu has a very special it's a game that you know that it's going to be very hard to survive.
Yeah, if you're precious about your character's like
sanity.
Oh man, I really love this character. I really love this character I made. I would be crushed if something happened. I would find a different one.
Yeah.
But if you don't care and you're interested in seeing what your character could go through, boy, do I want to try Cthulhu.
Yeah, so do I. Yeah, Cthulhu is very much. I think it's more roleplay based than like combat or tactics, but it's crazy. Like you're gonna have a hard time surviving in that.
So you had a bad day.
Yeah. The one time Brightwind Inc. One time I didn't have a name gen. I panicked and named a Baron of the land Bobby. Nice.
Did you?
Oh, hey, Bobby.
Bobby.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
Did you pay your taxes to Bobby?
Profound 87. Good morning, Lee and Shawn in chat. Work is crazy. Just stopping in real quick to say hi. Hope you're doing well. We're doing great. Get back to work.
No, hey. Also, thanks for stopping by.
And thanks for stopping by, of course. Nevada's asking, Shawn, have you told everyone yet how you're a goody play arresting Marshall yet? I have not gone over that yet.
What?
We played board games last night with my sister and some of her work friends. I played this Wild West game where you have to collect victory points in some way, but so you have the option of being a marshal and arresting bandits and beating up bandits and stuff, or being a wanted person by robbing the banks, robbing players, and things like that.
And you were the law, and then their parts.
I was the law. So The issue though is when you start. Oh, it's called Western Legends. When you start the game, you can some of the characters you can be start with a wanted point, and Nevada did. So she's like, oh, I'll go the more evil route then. But the rest, none of us, the other like 5 of us, didn't start wanted. So we're like, yeah, we'll all just be good guys. So it was just like 5 marshals against her. Yeah, so she had recently robbed a player and was getting high on the wanted track. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna take her down. So I like spent like my entire hand of cards to go and just like arrest her. I had to like look at her hand, see what she had, and then like, okay, cool, I'm gonna arrest you. She was very upset.
Yeah. I'm a little upset. I wasn't even there.
To be fair, she wasn't like winning, but she was in second place with the potential of getting up there faster. But even with that huge knockback, she still came in second.
That's cool.
Yeah. She says thank you for backing her up, Lee.
Got you, girl.
So what event formation is everyone using for event favor? I used Farida's, but had a really tough time going to my usual wall. Well, it's 50 levels less. Don't know what I was doing wrong. Ooh. I like the Torgar's one actually. The kind of reverse Avernus one. So I think that one I prefer. Ooh, I see a lot of talk about Call of Cthulhu. Yeah, I want to play Call of Cthulhu so bad.
Yeah. Although it'll be just like our Alien game we're playing right now, where we're like 6 or 7 sessions in and still have come across no alien.
Oh, that's so spooky. Yeah.
Well, because here's the thing. It's like, we've all seen at least some alien. Well, I've seen Alien and some of Aliens too. Or Aliens. Yeah. They've seen every alien property that's ever existed.
Yeah.
So we have to go into the game, and our GM is basically like, okay, the players, your characters have never come across xenomorphs or any kind of alien, so you cannot be meta. But we've just been like investigating this thing, like without going to it, like just investigating the stuff and talking to the people that are part of it and things like that. So we get to be super cautious and super like meta without it being meta. Like, okay, something real bad's going on here. So we can actually, instead of like, oh, I heard a noise in that room, I'll poke my head in, because why wouldn't I? But yeah, we're like, and our GM's like, I feel so bad for you guys because this is an Aliens game you signed up for. And they're like, no, we're having a blast. Plus, my guy's a sniper pilot, so I've taken out a couple of humans.
Ooh. Yeah, like the Delta Green one I was listening to. Hold on 1 second. They were doing this. They were doing like one. They would try a new system for an episode, and then if they liked it, or if the viewers liked it, they'd keep going. So they did this one, and like I listened to the first one, I loved it. But now they're doing a bigger, like kind of a more of an involved campaign. They're using that same story. Oh, flip it! Oh, I like this. This one's really good, actually. Holy smokes! It's a hook horror. Woo!
I have never run into one of these in a game.
Neither have I, actually. Things could be worse. You could have hooks for hands. Yeah. If you had hooks for hands, that would be difficult to make pancakes with, I think.
I feel so bad because I'm like, before thinking about the difficulty in pancake making, I'm sitting here like, oh man, bathroom stuff would be hard.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, man, if you gotta go number 2, the bathroom's right there. Like, no, I'm good.
Yeah. Cryptic Cynic's
No.
asking, what was that martial criminal game called? It was called Western Legend. Or Legends, something like that. It was actually really fun.
It's called Shawn is the Law.
I am the law. Yeah. And the law didn't win. The hardworking gold miner won. People G 2000, has anyone run into a bug where you get a super favorite gains when you shouldn't? You got E27 favorite and only had E32 gold. It was weird, not sure what happened. That is really weird. That seems like a lot. Yeah, I'm not sure. Make a ticket out of that for that one. I'll take a look.
Are you complaining about it was too good?
Your phone.
Too good of
Your
a
phone.
thing happened?
Thank you, Desmond. Just phone. Sorry, 1 second. Star Chaser says, Lee, you really raised the pancake bar on this one.
Thank you.
Yeah, of
It's
course.
that new griddle. It's that new griddle love.
Yeah, it's that 10% bonus, right? So, it's like I said.
Getting more of y'all's favor.
Yeah. That favor boost thing. I'm not too sure. I think that feels like a weird bug. Yeah, we need to buy a phone stand.
I sort of have one. No, not even sort of. I have one that my girl got me for my birthday.
Ooh.
But it's huge.
It's huge.
And like I love it. For like when I'm laying in bed, I can like put it completely like on my thing, and then like have the arm that's really big and all kinds of stuff like that. But
Yeah. Oh.
My fear. Hey, mistakes are delicious.
Yeah. Are they
I
cooked?
The way that was going, I was gonna make a pancake that was humongous and not
Proportion is hard, man. Yeah, and it's gone. Yeah.
And whoops.
Oh, yeah, you're good. Siobhan Khan says, so what are the differences between your old griddle and this new one? Are you enjoying it?
I am enjoying it actually a lot. The surface is a lot smoother. I also had that one so long that it was starting to like chop up my pancake a little bit when I flipped it. But I mean, first of all, it's really just nice to have like our logo on it.
Yeah.
To have this beautiful new. It's elevated a little bit, so it's got a good border around it, so I actually don't burn myself as much on it.
Oh, that's good.
Which I do a lot in general. It's just the lines are coming out really smooth on it. I don't know. It's really nice, and I was so apprehensive about using it just because, it's one of those things when you get so used to something. It's like the car you have where I know that I need to like jiggle the key and do this and then do this and then my car will work and so I got so used to jiggling the key on that other griddle that I was just like, oh man, if I use something new, I'll have to get used to it. And what if I don't use it right in front of our audience? That was my big fear is like,
yeah.
I know that this griddle I have is so much better than the one I had before. But I was used to that one, and I was able to do what I needed to do with that one.
Yeah, it's the human fear. It's the human fear of change. Is what it boils down to.
Mm-hmm. But then I was talking to Dan, who was like, "Here's what I've noticed: your audience come there for you and Shawn so much more than they come there for like, oh, is that pancake perfect? So even if it did take even if it wasn't your absolute best work because you're not used to this griddle, it will become your best work because you'll get used to it, and then it's like just the nerves needing to clear.
Yeah, yeah.
And if I've ever seen a better test audience, I don't know because you've got just like the most supportive fans and things like that. So that made me just go, you know what, you're right.
Yeah.
And of course, like most things, all of the nervousness and fear that it might not was for nothing because this is so much of a better griddle than the other one.
Yeah. Nompi had to head out a bit early, so he's a catch on the flip side. Bye, Nompi, if you're still here.
Flip side.
On the flip side. That's gay. That's good. That's good. TJ Tam says, yeah, we're here to hang out with you while you're making pancakes. Making pancakes. Making pancakes. Kripik Singh says you're doing great. Hello to Kilo Soul that came on in. Dasalugi says, only if pancakes could be delivered through the computer, we'd love to help clean up. Yeah. Merc McNasty says, my oldest wants to play as Krull. Nice. Now which makes my job easier as far as leveling. Cool. Also, he's asking if you've ever baked Krull before or are planning to.
Krull the...
I don't think we've done Krull yet.
No, I don't think...
Have we?
Is that the one that I did as like I'll do a really quick one, see if I can get it done in 2 seconds?
Yeah, and it came out kind of...
Yeah, well, yeah, because I also didn't know what Krull looked like, so
yeah.
I can see.
Yeah, we did a really quick Krull that wasn't the peak of Lee's performance.
Yeah. It was a non-canon Krull.
Yes.
That I did in like 2 minutes.
Yeah. One day we'll do Krull. We'll probably do a better, like, more official Krull.
Mm-hmm.
RoboGoblin01, how are you folks going to celebrate Spooky Day? Ooh, that's I was thinking about this in the morning on the way to work, because on the 30th, we have an episode, and then it's Halloween the next day.
Oh!
Yeah. So we need costumes.
If I just need like an arm sleeve?
Yeah, just an arm sleeve, yeah. I don't know what I want to do yet. I was talking to Nevada about it, I think last night, and brought up I could do Pumat, but I don't want to put the makeup on.
I'm gonna do Eric.
Dress him as Eric for Halloween?
Yeah.
Yeah. I like it. Curly hair, get the
I think I still did that thing where I made this too big.
Yeah. Oh, Dylan said he wouldn't dress up. Oh, he did that flaming... So the problem with this room can get really hot sometimes. So I can understand that dressing up would be very, very warm in here. Because he did the floating skull last time. And that looked really, really warm. So I worry about, a face of makeup and, like, the wig. If I were to do... yeah, he said he hated wearing it, yeah. If I were to do like my usual like Pumat stuff, how it would feel. But then I gotta wear it all day, which is kind of meh.
Well, Nevi's big into cosplay, right?
She is, yes.
So you've got talent to back you up on getting that made.
Oh yeah.
Probably to do it comfortably.
Yeah. I could. Yeah, I do have my Sans helmet. Yeah. I don't know. I got a couple weeks still. I'll think about it. So I wanted something that's kind of like, C&E related. But I don't know. So Jason says, absolutely, we're here for you and Shawn. We got your back, no worries. Hey, thanks, man.
Well, I mean, the good news is the pancakes have been kicking some ass. Some butt. I'm too excited about it.
Yeah. Oh, we should go buy that Dungeon Master outfit from
yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. From Spirited Halloween. Yeah. Oh man. Oh, that'd be so ooh.
I mean, honestly, I can just tell you guys that I've got the coolest costume on, and you're not gonna know. You don't know.
AW Dubon, I want to see the Lee attempt pancake with a Lee attempt a pancake with a Hulk fist on. Yeah. Instead of just saying like, oh my god, the Spirit Halloween D&D costumes are hilarious. They are crazy.
I have a couple of friends on Twitter that have gotten it.
Yeah,
And it's
we have
pictures of them.
We got the
mastering in them.
we got the icing death sword and the other one for Dritz. So we have those in the office.
See, I don't have an office with cool toys to help me out, and I don't have any of the stuff I would need.
Oh, thank you, Merc McNasty you converted from a Prime Gaming sub to Tier 1. Yeah, Tier 1. Woo.
Shoot, I'll have to. What's it called? I'll get like the Mega Man arm.
Yeah, that's great.
And then I'll just load in the pancake batter into it.
Thunk, thunk. Stash was asking, did you see the Dritz one? Oh, I did. They're all like crazy.
Oh, there's more than just Dungeon Master?
There's a Dungeon Master, there's a Dritz, and then I think there's Cadibri. I think it's
Are they good? Or
no,
are they...
I mean, their
like,
spirit
great?
of
Good?
Halloween quality, which is...
Are they good or are they great, is the question.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's...
Is it called Dritz, too?
Yeah, I think it's actually
called
just Dritz Orden, yeah.
That's cool. It's not just like...
I think. Or it might just be Dark Elf that looks like
Dark
Dritz.
Elf.
Yeah.
Two-sword Dark Elf.
Oh, oh my god. Sash just linked the picture and it's so horrible. Yeah. Actually, you know, the costume, like the Dritz costume actually isn't that bad.
Is the Cadibri just like...
I mean, the Cadibri looks pretty bad. It's pretty basic. It looks like they went into Value Village and just like slapped on some stuff. Yeah.
So, very Spirit of Halloween.
Yeah. The Dungeon Master one's okay. Deadly Platypus. Have you seen the 12-foot tall skeleton at Home Depot? I have seen pictures of it, yes.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Every year it's just get a foot taller. Mr. Meat Zombie, can you give any insight as to how a different skin for Tyrell caused a bug? As an amateur programmer, I'm so curious. Which bug? The fact that it couldn't bite? Or... Because we were also seeing an issue where if you swapped the skin... Like if you're already in bear form and then swapped to the Icewind Dale one, it wouldn't work. Which honestly, from in my perspective, I have no idea. They were talking about like the overlays and stuff this morning about it, but that's outside my wheelhouse. Oh, the bite bug.
Yeah, we make pancakes.
I don't know actually. Maybe I'll ask. One sec. Is there a quick rundown? All right, I'll see if I get an answer. That is outside my wheelhouse. I have no coding experience at all, or programming experience at all. So, Shawn, will there be a fan cake this week? Is that what we're doing? Is that what we call the portrait ones? I think we have others planned if we go through the normal ones.
Well, what time is it right now? Because we got one more.
It's 11:30.
Okay, so in that case, I probably will then need you to send something into my inbox potentially.
Ooh, okay.
Because I don't think the other one's gonna. Well,
Okay.
It'll be a quick one if there's any time. Because I think the ones that take the most time already have been kind of in the bucket. Although I will say one of the things that's nice about the speed in which we can go is I do like to give this a little bit more time to cook.
Okay, let me. What can, how long do you think it's gonna take you to do the last one?
Like 40 minutes.
40 minutes to the last one.
I'm just kidding.
Can you go over?
I'd say 15 max.
15. Okay, so something quick.
I mean, we're talking max. 'Cause it's just.
Yeah.
Yeah. Could you imagine if these are the ones we were doing like on our first couple of episodes?
Yeah.
It'd just be way, way too big. This one's a little bit too big, but in a controlled way. But like just like our Paulton size and just trying to get, especially since I had like 7 pancakes on today's docket, and they are varying degrees of intricacy, but our speed just went up
Through the roof, yeah. Okay, so what I got was the same system that was used to turn Tyrrell into a bear was used to skin champions. There was an oversight around his one case that the bear form was not tracked state beyond the change graphic. So there was like an issue with the graphic stuff. Yeah, so just an issue was just that the graphics being changed, from what it seems like. What did Dylan say? Dylan says you can relax and put more detail into it. Take time. Yeah, we can throw in some zombies. Some little zombies around it.
Okay. Why would there be zombies though? Trying to spoil.
Hey, maybe. It's a lich. They're a little undead. They would probably summon zombies of some sort.
That's what I'm saying. Is you just spoiled it. It's a lich. Come on, guys.
I'm done. Okay, bye, guys. That's it. I'm out of here. No, that's it. No.
Remember the last time you did that, and I made Minsk giving you the eye roll in pancake? Ready for the flip?
You baited me. No, I don't want to flip anymore. I'm done.
Well,
No, I'm not looking. I'm not looking.
Since for the
No,
pancakes.
I don't even know what it is. Close my eyes. Nope, don't want to know.
Okay. Then don't.
Alright, yeah, it's a hellhound. Yeah. Dogs are already dangerous, so they can be. But these ones breathe fire.
I like the fire effect.
The fire looks really good. I love the shading in that. That looks really good.
So the Halloween costume that we got in Mount Hills is friggin' adorable.
Oh, what is it? Oh my god.
This is gonna be this cute little skunk.
It's gonna be a skunk?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's awesome.
Because really, it's one of those things like we're not trick or treating none.
Oh yeah,
We're
no
just
way.
dressing them up and taking photos and having fun with them. So we weren't like, oh, let's find something that would be like a real pain. This one's really actually a nice, comfortable, almost like a pajama. It's adorable.
Yeah. Even Sasha's like, Shawn, how could you? I'm sorry. Disappointed Sasha. That's right. It's gone downhill.
Whoa,
Yeah.
dude.
Yelena says, colors are on point this week, and Ragnar says, awesome flames. Those flames are on fire. That's amazing. Where can I adopt one? I think there's a holding pen in the first layer of hell. Yeah.
Yeah, but make sure you get a rescue.
Yeah, make sure you get a rescue hellhound.
Oh, that's too big. That's gonna be real big.
Are heckhounds just hellhounds with vicious mockery instead of fire? I love it. Shawn, never disappoint the mod and producer. You estimate their power. You just disappointed Jedi 0, and I have no expectations on anything. Oh no. That's it. This is our last.
Not our last.
Yeah, this is gonna be the last episode. I'm done. No more.
Not our last.
Yeah. Yeah, you can do it, Lee. You can take over chat and draw at the same time. You're fine.
So Lee, anything on our new champions? We're buffing.
Starting to check something. We may have something. It'll be really quick, but not disappointed because never Dragon Bait. Yeah. Oh, underestimate. Star Chaser.
I love how our mod is making sure that all of the comments about "don't piss off your mod" are getting through.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah. So I have a possible last one, or if it's something that the chat wants to see, maybe we could try and whip something up real quick. Maybe.
T minus 1 second till the guy says Dragon Bait.
Yeah. Pea Soup asks, I'm on my second adventure. Welcome to the game. Should I be stopping at around 50 or should I keep going until you can't anymore? It's your best bet is to always push as far as you can until you can't anymore. Yeah. And that's what Ray and I said. If it's an adventure you can keep progressing, then go ahead. The variant you usually want to stop once you complete it. Yeah. I mean, I think either adventure or variant, I think either it's the same. You just have to kind of push as far as you can each time and then kind of rinse repeat. Slow Strategy Gamer, any spoilers on what the weekend is going to be today? Yeah, we can. Yeah, about what 23 minutes. We can go over it again. All right, it's the Fiend Fighting Weekend. So we're buffing Turiel, Embodiment of Law and Voice of Authority. We're buffing Nayeli with Aura of Courage. We're buffing Hitch, Natural Performer. We're buffing Evelyn, Divine Prayer, and we're buffing Korth, Calculated. All 200% buffs.
We're buffing Hitch. Don't you worry about a thing.
Yeah. Star Chaser 40. I'm holding out on a portrait cake of Sasha. That's just me. We've done Sasha before.
Yeah.
Oh god. I'm bold. Pea Soup, thanks for the help, guys. Loving the game so far. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear loving it. We're here every Friday. RoboGoblin01, did you pancake Strahd on which episode?
We did. I think we've actually done a couple of Strahds. We did one that was just sort of a do it quick Strahd. That was based on. That was one of the don't look at a photo reference, but do a Strahd. But then we also did Strahd astride a nightmare.
Oh yeah, Strahd astride. Yeah, I don't know which episode it was in, but
I think it was 3 ago.
3 ago? Yeah, maybe.
Maybe more, maybe less. Time is.
Yeah, time is crazy in 2020. Trontonian asks, haven't done an Atropole. Ooh, we haven't done that yet.
What's that?
An Atropole is a disgusting thing. I don't want to. It's a spoiler for an adventure. So I don't really want to explain what it is. But it's only from the Tomb of Annihilation. It's like a giant undead baby.
Oh yeah.
Eric.
I don't think I want to do that one.
Yeah, that one's a bit. Eric sent you a DM, or is going to be sending you a DM.
Eric sending me a DM?
Yeah.
Oh no. Well, guys, it was nice knowing you.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
7 for Dragon Bait. I'll be an episode for him to be intact. Yeah. I'm not sure I want to rush Dragon Bait. He deserves a full hour at least. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I think at this point, if we're gonna do Dragon Bait, we need to.
It's the whole episode.
Yeah. It needs to be like a whole thing about it. Or do a whole scene of like him on a hill with the sun rising or something, holding his sword in his
Dylan
hand.
to come in and do like our first hour will be like just the history of Dragon Bait and
Yeah. Hello, welcome to the only Dragon Bait. Yeah, we can Dragon Bait in all of his items. Yeah. We'll be Dragon Bait in 3 years at this rate. Yeah. God, I know. But hey, that means 3 years of pancakes.
I know I'm into it.
Yeah, I'm down. I'm down. That'll be fun.
Yeah, if Dragon Bait's gonna have to be our last episode, I don't want to do it for a long time.
Yeah. Yeah, we should do Alcoria first. That's such a good idea. Have we done Azaka yet?
Who now?
Azaka?
I don't know.
I don't think we've done
DM?
Azaka yet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, TJ Tam saying, if you're new to L Champions and looking for any help to get started how to improve your information and such, just join us, fellas, on the Discord. Yeah, definitely. If you're new, you want to ask questions, the streams are a really great place to do that.
Oh, okay.
You can do it here. Thursdays, we have the L Champions kind of like a Q&A session with Dylan. We have on Wednesdays, we have Marx's Guiding Hand, who great questions overall. I think Margaret's show as well, Evergreen Champions, is on Wednesdays in the morning. That one's more focused towards like new players. It's her and Satine Phoenix playing through the game in like the very early stages. So great place to learn. Tuesdays you hang out for fun and just listen to some great music done by Jason Charles Miller.
Oh, the music is so
So
cool.
good,
Man.
yeah. We don't have anything on Monday. We have anything on Mondays? No, not yet. And then, of course, after in 1 hour and 17 minutes, you'll have Garwar's Guide to Everything Out Champions. So another great place run by a member of the community. And then tomorrow, right in the morning, we have Garwar's Guide to insert specific item here, whichever it is, like formations, Modron, variants, ventures. And he answers questions around those things. So those are great places if you want to watch the stream and kind of interact with people who work with us on Isle Champions or people in the community. And of course, always the Discord. The Discord is great. Everyone there is so friendly, so willing to help out. So take a look. Plus, there's like so many combinations on there. So if anything, just go for the combinations. Get all the codes. Yeah, Garwa Saturday deep dive. Yeah, can't forget that. It's a good white for the lich.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to make it stand out. I wanted to do the gray skin for the skin,
Yeah.
but have bones kind of stand out.
Yeah. As Lauren says, it's a schedule full of idle fun. Yeah. 99 problems, but a lich ain't one. If you're having magic problems, I feel bad for you, son. 99 problems, but a lich ain't one.
Disintegrate me.
Yeah. Oh man. Ooh, no, nothing special. No, I keep it. For some reason, my brain was like time gates today, but that's not this week. That's next week. Oh. Oh, look at Sasha's great. Sasha found the Nightmare Strahd episode. It is episode. He stopped typing. Oh god, he baited me.
Nice. That's what you get for bothering
Oh,
him.
no, he
Remember?
posted it. Oh, episode 23.
That's because he's a professional.
Yeah. There you go. There's the link to the Strahd episode. Any spoilers on the new Monday streams? Ooh. I
don't
get
think
in
we're
trouble
allowed.
if I say anything.
Here's how we'll spoil it. They're gonna be great.
Yeah. No, I've watched a test stream for one of them.
Oh, cool.
So
I haven't
much
done
fun.
that.
It's very, very fun. It's so like, yeah, it's very engaging. I liked it a lot. So
I'll say that when I heard about them, I went, "What?"
yeah,
with excitement.
yeah. I'll say we got some good talent on this one, on them, on the both new ones.
As opposed to this one?
Well, we're the best talent. They're the good talent.
Well, I know of this talent you speak, and
I know.
I will not claim to be best.
No.
I'd probably make better pancakes then.
Yeah, we got that going for us.
I will almost always have that going for me.
Yeah.
It's this trick I did where I decided if I wanted to be one of the 10 best at something in the world, so I did something that like 10 people were doing.
Yeah. Carl was saying, way to throw shit at your current talent, Shawn. The talent we have is great.
I know, right?
The other talent that we're having on Monday is phenomenal. It's... Man, you know what? I'm done with this episode. Let's not do the extra one. I'm done. I'm out of here.
Hey, Gar, I think you're very talented. Mars, too.
I didn't say they weren't.
I mean, didn't you, though?
It's shady, Shawn, yeah.
SEA Shawn.
That's
rearing
too
his
far.
ugly head.
That's too far.
When you're shady, you're being seen.
That's too far.
Oh, careful, scenes coming.
Dylan did say the new streams would be unlike anything I've seen he had done before. You're making me wait. Yeah, the two new ones are very interesting. They're not.
They're not your standard Idol Champions fare like pancake art.
Yeah, Athens. So yeah, Pancaker's pretty uncommon talent, to be fair. Yeah, it's. Yeah, I don't want to say. I don't want to say a lot about the new streams. I just say they're gonna be great.
Fantastic.
They're gonna be fantastic. Yeah.
I mean, that's all you need to say is they're gonna be super good.
Yeah, they're gonna be good, and I really hope you guys like them. I want them to stick around. So.
I just think it's super cool that Idol Champions is cultivating this like super awesome stream schedule that is just not just like, oh, here we have a video game. Here's streams that are just like different people playing the video game. And you got community leaders that are running shows, so it's like people that are just like, hey. It's so good. I really love it.
Yeah, I like the difference we have. Like, we have, Evergreen Champions, which is them playing the game, but like super early in the game. You got these people like Mars and Garwar who've been playing the game since like pretty much day one, who just have this like in-depth knowledge of the game. Like, I know a fair bit. These guys know like so much more than I do.
These are the guys that I'm sure developers sometimes could be like, I don't know, that's Gar.
It's like, I don't know how that works. Yeah, check with Mars and Garwar. Yeah. Yeah, and like just having like the variation of like, not everything we do is just the game itself. We have like the Bardic Inspiration, which is just a fantastic idea. Our crazy show with Pancake Arts, the 2 new shows coming. Yeah, variety is great. We're turning into a network. So we're doing.
Yeah. Yet it all does circle back to being.
But we were first. We were first.
Pure.
So we were the first variety.
That is pretty cool. I never wanted to be like, we were the first ones, but.
Yeah. I'll say it.
Thanks, buddy.
Sasha's saying they're really getting me in chat today. Yeah, man. Let's pick on Shawn Day. It's fine. I'll take it. Joshua saying, can't wait for the next B tier stream later today.
Oh, but the thing is, Sasha, it's not get Shawn, it's defend Sasha.
Crazy Matt Captain's asking, does Archon gain Jim's magic buff when there are 16 plus mobs attacking Archon? Yes. He should be. Same as when Archon's doing the fire breath, he should qualify for Okoria's spellcaster school. Are the new shows replacing existing shows or expanding the schedule?
The question, well, first of all, I did take a little more time on this, like Dylan said to do.
Yeah.
So I may not, because this has to cook still.
Yeah.
So I have to rush through the other one, which wouldn't be too bad, but I also, the question is it already given to me backwards? The one that Eric sent me? Because if it's not...
It's not.
Okay.
But I mean...
So maybe...
This one's not too difficult the way it is.
Yeah, I can make it happen.
Yeah.
We may run over like a minute or two.
Yeah, that's fine.
I mean, we're just gonna bleed into Gars, and we all know how you feel about.
Yeah, we'll just keep going. Goar can wait.
All I know is I got a DM from Garwar last night that made me super happy.
Yeah, that was fun. I was out playing board games. I got it. I was like, ooh.
Yeah. And as soon as I got it, I was like, babe, what can I do to make you okay with me taking 3 to 3.5 hours to do something fun?
I am so excited. When I saw the pure talent being added to that roster, I was like, I'm in.
Yeah, well, I was excited, just like, hey, that'll be a real fun thing, and I get to play. And then I was like, who's in it? Like, you, me, Shawn, and Margaret.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's have some fun.
Siobhan, we're calling more shows. What's my impetus to get a new job? Yeah, we're good. It's interesting, like seeing like the change in like, in like the Twitch world with us, right? Like, you know, when I got hired, it was just the one on Thursday, and that was it. So I find it interesting that all the kind of the expanding that we're doing.
It's the CNE network now.
Yeah, pretty much. I like it. I think it's cool. You let out next week.
It all started with coloring pages, huh?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, actually, yeah. Things got funky with coloring pages, and then we moved on. Cine shifting from game studio to a streaming company. Yeah. You let ask next week. Griddle Champions Star Wars stream crossover pancake version of the closed captions. Yeah, I love it. We'll hire a pancake artist stenographer. They'll just draw really quickly.
All right. Let's get this flipped.
All right. Let's get the flip going. I already spoiled it. It's a lich. Oh, the bone work. Well, I love the drippy you did too. That was really good.
I felt like that would be a cool border.
Yeah, no, that looks really
Especially because
really
a lot of times I'll do a border in white, but I felt like that would
take away,
the bone being so cool.
Yeah. 10 bones, yeah. Nice scooping effects, yeah. It's the white V for Vecna. This is just your standard dungeon issue undead lich. Nothing fancy.
This is your big box store.
Yeah.
Lich.
This is the one you get to target. You go to, Eric sent you a reverse one. Thank you, Eric.
Oh, cool.
That's the one you go to target, and you're like, it's in the back. Maybe it's like maybe it's okay, but yeah, I'll get it. He's a red robe. Yes, there is the Dan Cakes like logo on the griddle.
Yeah, this is if you go to dancakes.com, you yourself can get this griddle. And it's cool. It comes with some squeeze tubes.
You actually
it comes with a booklet,
buy
my pictures in it.
Oh yeah. You actually end up buying Lee's griddle from him unfortunately. So if you buy
Yeah.
one, you take his. Cassie's 335. I have Archon and Gym information. If Flame Breath equals Gym buff, it's not showing in Archon's incoming effects. Let me double check something then. Where'd my thing go? This. Where is Gym?
Now I got that song stuck in my head. Damn bones, damn bones.
Where is magic? So it's all because magic is an all champions ability. I don't think it will show up on the effects screen, but you should still see his damage go up. Yeah. I think that's probably why. So if you're watching the like Archon's damage numbers underneath his feet go up when he starts using that flame thing, that's probably the ability there. Whew. If you cook on the logo, will it sear into the pancake? Ooh. Do you know if that will happen, Lee?
What?
If you cook something on the logo, does that like cook into the food?
Oh no.
No.
It's not like elevated or raised.
Yeah. It's like just etched into it.
I mean, it's. I don't know the science behind it.
All right.
I'm not a programmer.
I'm not a programmer. Josh was asking, will Lee sign my grill though?
Oh man, I'd love to. Here's the thing.
That costs extra.
At some point, there will be a world where conventions and travel and things like that happens. And if Griddle Champions is still running strong during that time, I believe in a world where we will get to do a Griddle Champions live at one.
Yeah.
It's not something that I can promise. Boy, am I hopeful that we get to take this to people.
Yeah.
I think it'll be
We'll take it on the road.
a whole heck load of fun.
Yeah.
And in that time, you have a griddle. We will sign it.
Yeah.
You will get to meet my forearm. IRL.
VDA Monster, one day I want to try one of these funky pancakes. I mean, they are pretty, but how good are they? Well,
They're delicious pancakes.
Yeah, they taste like pancakes. Are they a little bit more on the sweet side because of the icing sugar or icing gel? But
Just a little bit, yeah.
yeah. Garza's live streams from a gaming convention. I've done that before for a studio. It's a blast. Yeah, I love hosting stuff at conventions. Used to do a couple of like panels I did some at our local one here and at SakuraCon. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, this would be a whole lot different for you, though.
Oh yeah.
'Cause you wouldn't be moderating. You'd be.
There'd be no chat. That's the weird thing.
Oh, and yeah. Well, we'd probably open it up to a crowd a little bit.
Yeah. They could ask questions about like anything really, I guess at that point.
I don't know. I just think it'd be such a blast.
Yeah. It'd be a lot of fun. You could have chat depending on how you do it. Doesn't have to be a panel. We stream from the booth. Oh yeah.
Right.
Griddle Champions at PAX South. Shawn taking questions from the crowd on the internet. Lee doing pancakes and a little showing off. No chat. Yeah. We could take questions from the crowd. Yeah.
We'll have Sasha there moderating.
Yeah. Actually, that'd be kind of cool if we just had like a big Twitch chat window behind us while we still streamed it, and then like people could ask questions about it and like in the chat, and we could like do it that way, all while pulling from the crowd.
And that would work for us because of just how much our fan cakes are just so nice.
We would definitely both be doing art though. I'll tell you that right now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Mine would look not very good.
I would tag out. I'd be like, all right, I'm gonna be Shawn. I'll take the hat.
You can take the hat. You can take the hat and sit down. Yeah.
I'll accidentally take your Slayer's cape.
No. That's not even mine.
Wait, what?
It's Nevada's.
Oh, come on! I'm not gonna take from Nevada.
Exactly. The last. Wow, I almost read Nightbot. Nightbot, you almost got me. First time. My next one shot, DM Permissive, Grung, Path of the Bow Rager. That means the strong creature's gonna throw me at enemies. I love it. Twitch window in a live setting, Brave. That's fair, yeah.
So brave.
Charity auction at the pancakes as they come off. Oh, that could be kind of cool, yeah.
Heck yeah.
Oh, all right. It is 12:01. Let's get that cooked.
I know. It's cooking.
Yeah. Your boy's hungry.
I know, but at the same time, like, we never go over.
Yeah, it's very rare we go over.
Been
Yeah.
able to bank like 4 minutes.
Yeah.
With our pancakes.
Throw pancakes into the crowd like a t-shirt gun. Yes. Switch me them
So
in.
hot. You ready for the flip?
Yeah. Let's go for the flip. Whoop. Yeah. Banner. It's the C&E logo. Woo. Codes. Name. Entertainment. Yeah. Yeah. Past time. We're fired. Oh no. Awesome. All right. Friends, pancakes, and champions alike, that is going to be our stream for today. It is October the 2nd. Woo. Look at that. Almost, it's the spooky season. Get your bones ready. Of course, thank you for joining us today and participating in the Idle Champions and Dungeons & Dragons communities. You were all awesome. I am so excited to hear how that adventure goes with you and the boys.
Keep us posted.
Yeah, I want to hear about it all next week. That's going to be next week. That's all we're doing next week. That's all we're talking about that. Of course, this show exists because of a number of amazing people behind the scenes, including our co-producer, Sasha. Of course, our partners at Dungeons & Dragons, Greg, Bart, Pelham, Alice, and Shawn, and Lisa. Don't forget, in 58 minutes, you can tune in for Garwar's Guide to Everything and Idle Champions. But until then, we will see you next week. Take care. Bye.
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 See you.